J here again. For this video, you're going to need a Hershey's bar again, your chocolate chips, and peanut butter cups. Now once again, it's best if they're frozen, that way they don't melt in your hands. Well, they'll probably melt in your mouth, but not in your hands. So, for this video, we're going to learn about the stock market. And we're going to learn about stocks and what it all means and how it works using chocolate. And please, do let your kids enjoy the chocolate at the end of the video. It makes it a lot more memorable. Follow us up to my office and watch the video. Okay parents, for this exercise we're going to pull out some sheets from the other exercises. We'll pull out the government taxes and the living, save and fun from one of the other videos, and the invest and save. Each one should have 10 chocolate chips. We should have some Hershey Reese's peanut butter cups on a piece of paper that says stock market, and another one that says Mr. J's businesses, or mommy's business, or someone's business. This is what you need to start this lesson. This is the stock market in chocolate. Lots of different companies you can buy to have your money grow. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot us an email. Thank you. The stock market. This is the place you can buy Mr. J's Milk Company. Not for real, but you can buy a lot of other companies like Hershey or Nestle or Pepsi or McDonald's or Wendy's. This is where you can go and talk to a stockbroker who sells businesses or pieces of businesses. Very small pieces of businesses, most likely for most of us. We can buy a rock at Disneyland or a stick at Disney World. Some people own a large portion of the company, but most of us, it's just a small portion. Each one of these represents a different company you can buy. There are thousands of companies you can buy. Make sure you get good advice on which ones to buy and not just buy. Mr. J here with another video. This one we're going to be talking about investments or the stock market. One question I kept getting from my girls is, what is the stock market and how does it work? And that question started because we have save and fun on this page, and then we have invest and save on this page, and 5% interest. And they said, how can I earn that? And I said, buy a stock. And I said, where do I get that? I said, the stock market. Now, then they asked how the stock market worked. And that's what we're going to explain in this video. Now, what you guys don't know is Mr. J wants to open a chocolate factory up. But it costs 10 chocolate chips to open a business. And Mr. J only has 6 chocolate chips. How can he start a business if he only has 6 chocolate chips? The way the stock market works is he can sell part of his company to other people. Miss V, would you like to buy some of my chocolate factory?
Yes.
I will sell you 20% for 2 chips.
Yeah.
Here is a certificate that says you own 20% of Mr. J's chocolate factory. Now, Lib, would you like to buy some of my chocolate factory?
Why not?
I will also sell you 20% for 2 chips.
Okay.
I now have enough to buy my very own chocolate factory. So I'm going to spend all my chips and buy my very own chocolate factory. Now, I am really good at making chocolate and eating chocolate. So, this business did really well. And in the very first year, I made 5 chocolate chips. So I decided to pay some of my profits back to the people who invested in my company. So she gets 20% of my profits, which is 1 chocolate chip, and she gets 20% of my profits, which is 1 chocolate chip. The next year, the company makes another 5 chocolate chips. Except this time, I decide to keep the chocolate chips and not give them to the investors. Instead, I decide to buy a milk company. Because what goes good with chocolate?
Milk.
Milk. So I'm going to buy a milk company. And I have I only have 8 chocolate chips, and it costs 10 to buy a milk factory. Liv, would you like to invest 10% or 1 chocolate chip into my milk company?
No thanks, I don't like milk.
Okay, I still need 2 chocolate chips. V, would you like to buy 20% of my milk company?
Yes.
I will sell 20% for 2 chocolate chips. And here is a stock certificate saying you now own 20% of my milk company. So, in year 3, my milk company made 8 chocolate chips. Had a really good year. My chocolate company only made 2. I decided to keep all the money and reinvest it again. But Liv here saw how much the milk company made, and she wants to buy some now. And I said, well, the milk company I have on the open market in the stock market, so you can't buy it from me. You have to buy it from a broker at the stock market. And now that she is buying from the stock market and the company's done so well, she has to pay 3 chocolate chips for the same amount of the company that V bought. That is how the stock market works with chocolate. If you have any questions, or if you think of something else you would like explained in chocolate, please click the link at the bottom and send us an email. Thank you. Mr. J here again. During this video, a lot of chocolate was eaten. We also had a lot of fun, and we learned a lot. I hope you had a lot of fun as well and learned a thing or two.
Mr. J likes chocolate. You guys love his chocolate. Listen, Lordy, chocolate, yum.
Yum.